Welcome to the official BMW IB World Cup press conference after men's sprint here in Ruhpolding, Germany. With us, the winner Martin Fourcade of France, second place Quentin Fillon of France, third place Benedikt of Germany. Martin, it was what it seemed a perfect day for biathlon. Where you feel you did this small difference to win today?
I think in the really last meters of the competition, I knew that Quentin was a bit faster than I was in the first part of the track, but I also knew that I had the advantage on the second part of the track after the first and the second loop. So when I saw that I was in the same timing as him just before the last uphills, I had quite a good confidence to be first on the finish line.
And you said you had a summer of conversations with yourself to sort of reboot and re-motivate for the biathlon. Did you look to other sports greats for inspiration, like Ronaldo moved further to the goal to reboot the career, Federer moved further to the line to win Grand Slams again? How did you reinstall yourself?
That's always difficult, but of course I inspire a lot of other sports. But you spoke about Federer, but I must say that I inspired of him and Nadal, not about their game, but about being the best guy in the world during years and years, having a trouble to keep that position and be back on the top of the spot. So I think that was an inspiration for me, as many other athletes who had a period down in their career. And with their example, I knew that I hoped that it was possible.
And we talk a lot about mothers in biathlon world. Can you talk about becoming father and then combining fatherhood and training and how this changes outlook on life?
Yeah, I think I can speak about that because I'm a father of two, and that's changed your life for sure, but only in a good way, you know. It's the best thing in my life, and my best achievement is to have those two little smiles when I'm back at home, and of course it changed everything. But in the same time, I think I showed in the past that it's possible to keep winning and to keep being the best in spite of having a family life and time for them. You need to be organized. You need to be exactly knowing what you want. But you know, there is so many people in every discipline, in every job, who shows that it's possible to have a wonderful family, wonderful life, and also perform in their job. So there is no reason it should be different in sport. And I must say that I inspired a lot of Marie-Laurent Habert when she came back as a mother. It's already a step higher than being a father. And she won in Contiolati. That moment made me feel that, okay, I want to do it.
And it's your win number 80 today. Do you have any small way you mark this every 10th win in your career?
No, I'm not too much into numbers, but I must say that, of course, 80 is a special one. And I'm just so proud I found back the way of victory after last winter, and I really enjoy every win as the last one today.
Thank you and congratulations. Quentin, Benny moaned on a very high level for the German TV and talked about small details where he might have taken this race today. Can you moan on such very high level?
You know, in the sprint, it's you must to fight alone. You have some information during the race, but you have no visual for fight. Then it's quite hard. You must to push every time, and don't lose too much time in the shooting, shoot clean, and in this place in Ruhpolding, there is more easy shooting range that's above. So, you can't miss for being the podium, and like Dominic say, yes, that's a big fight. Also with Dominic and Martin on the last loop, because I know it's very short, very short. I have we play just 1 or 2 seconds, and I give my best, and I'm happy today.
Benedikt, can you follow on Quentin?
Yeah.
And then we come back to Quentin. So where do you feel was the small margins that decided the race today?
Yeah, in the end, I think we all three made perfect races, and there are some, like you already said, small things. For me, it was at the shooting range, my prone shooting, I need to adjust one by left, and that's the reason it cost maybe 3 seconds. Then maybe my standing shooting was not so fast, maybe 4 seconds. Then you already have 7 seconds. There's really small things. Maybe the ski is not perfect, but today it was. And so, I think, in the sprint, like Quentin said, it's a hard fight for every second.
Quentin, can you tell us where do you feel you improved so much that you can bounce back after, let's say, not the best week like you had in Oberhof?
Like I say, it's more easy to shoot today, and I have some big difficulty to shoot in the wind sometimes, but it's a bad week last week, and I start a new week, a new race, and I give my best, and I have no secret for shoot well.
And how does consistency like you have this season help you prepare for World Championships? You are obviously in the race, at least for the podium, every single day.
I have no very specific preparation for the World Championship. In my preparation, it's to race, and I don't want to miss one race, because the race gives me some shape, and it's the best experience for the training.
Thank you, congratulations.
Thank you.
Being in front of home crowd, how do you block them out on the shooting range and then take them with you in the sprint?
Today it was, for me, it was easy that I could blend them out. But I had a really strange feeling at the shooting range because of the low downhill. I felt really relaxed at the shooting range, and I thought I were coming and say, it feels too easy today. So I was thinking, why it's so easy, or so. Then I also need to put back my concentration and say, okay, now shoot. But there was a really strange feeling, because normally you go for the shooting range and say, my legs, I have a lot of tension. Okay, I need to concentrate. But today it was a little bit the opposite, and then I also need to go back to go to my concentration.
And, you also didn't have the best of weeks in Oberhof, but you also tend to forget very fast about the bad day. Does this help of experience, or how do you recharge so fast?
I had not so easy days in Oberhof. For me, it's always really important that the weather is good, and the last 3 days, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I really enjoyed the sun and need to catch some energy, and that's also, I think, a reason why today I was really positive and excited of the race.
Thank you, congratulations. Any more questions?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.